Hi, you guys. I'm headed out. Got a few things that I want to do, but I wanted to hop on, do a quick little reading, get the calendar. It is January 13th, about 1:56 p.m. in the afternoon. I'm going to start putting the times and the dates on them because by the time these things get loaded, I don't know. Maybe it's what I'm using, but it takes 3, 4, sometimes 5 hours. And then they load backwards. They'll load the, oh wow. They'll load the second part of my video before the first part, which is crazy. Um, But anyway, I hope everyone's having a beautiful day. I got some excellent news. So I'm feeling wonderful. I'm going to go pick my son up tomorrow. Get to spend some time with him. He's been gone close to like a month. And, just miss my baby. Used to having him all the time. So, when he's not around, things are different. Either way, hope everyone's having a beautiful, lovely, joyous day. And if you aren't, please do whatever you need to do to change that for yourself. If that's just take a few moments to yourself and, go see something you like, go into a store you like. If you see something you want, but the funds aren't available yet, you can just, go visualize it and do whatever you need to do to create that abundance in your life. And slowly but surely, as long as things are done, properly and on the up and up, it will not just come to you. You have to do the work, but it will be a reality. Also, just wanted to let everyone know I appreciate the engagements. Thank you so much for the responses on Facebook and Instagram and my New York family, Ape in the Flesh, and no one in specific. I mentioned him because he pretty much is engages on everything I do, as I do with him as well. He works with the Gottis, Chris and Herb. He's a really good friend of mine. He did an interview for me on a show that I had called 30 Minutes with the Empress not too long ago, and I will be actually uploading those episodes on my website. I do have a couple that I never published, but when I was in the middle of them, or actually doing them, the phone number was on the screen, and I didn't at the time, when beginning stages of editing, know how to edit and get that off the screen, or just make it a black screen where I could put the picture. So I kind of just held it to myself, but it was great information. A lovely man on Instagram. His name escapes me at this moment, but that's because I'm everywhere doing everything. He's very influential, and once I go back to my interviews or even my Instagram feed, I'll be able to find him. He travels a great deal. He actually, when I spoke with him, and this was maybe 2 years ago, if I'm correct, or a little bit more, a little bit less, I'm not sure, around that area, he was already on his vegan journey. At that time, I talked to him and I was letting him know that I was having struggles with completely being vegan, but I was getting there. I was still eating a lot of everything, So he has been on his journey, and he's a musician, he's a teacher, he's a leader. But I don't want to say too much about him and then not know his name, because that kind of defeats the purpose. So, no disrespect, King. You are beautiful, great. I just have a lot of things that I'm dealing with, and I got a call from the hospital today, and it was all good information. So, I'm beaming right now. I am ready to get up and get some things taken care of. I do have to prepare for my child when he comes home. So, and today we don't have much. Nice small pile. So this one's going to be quick, like I said. Get in, get out. Do the calendar so you can have some upliftment in your day. I didn't do it in the morning like I usually do. Mid-afternoon, though, if, you're dragging at work, or, anything's going on, you can get you some good energy. Anyway, first, card is bullheaded. Yeah. Kind of self-explanatory. Somebody's kind of stubborn, maybe bullheaded, maybe going up against the same situation over and over, not realizing the end results or what may happen. You know, I don't know. Bullheaded, however you see it. Next one is a lot of people already have underground bunkers. Get one if you can. We actually talked about that yesterday. But yeah, a lot of people, I was looking into it online, and there's a lot of people that have underground bunkers. They have televisions hooked up in there, refrigerator, just like, you know, an above ground home. But I don't know why I'm getting in all of these readings self-sufficiency, like inklings or advisements. So, you know, like I said before, get your emergency bag. Definitely whatever links that you can afford within your spending bracket, do that. Candles, batteries, lighters, knives, fire starter kits, self-starting matches, all those small things that you can grab like one or two at a time and put it in a pack. Do that. An emergency blanket, something that'll keep you dry. You don't want to get wet if you're stuck outside. That's the worst thing. So something that'll keep you dry and covered. Those small air mattresses that can blow up on their own. Wait, do all of them have to be plugged in? I'm not sure. I'm sure they have some. I know the ones that I have, you do have to plug them in. You just turn it, but they do have some that can be inflated on their own. And then they have the pumps. You know, in that kind of situation, a pump wouldn't be an issue as long as you can get your body up off the ground. So anyway, moving on. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love you all. Oh my God, I'm feeling so much better today. Thank you. Thank you for yesterday. I needed that cry. I needed the public interaction. I needed the love and support, and it has worked wonders, you know? Hold 1 second, please. Wrong number. Sorry. Moving on. Yes, they definitely did and will pay for their actions dearly. Ooh. I'm going to leave that alone. Yes, they definitely did and will pay for their actions dearly. I don't know how many times people have to warn people. You know, if you're not doing anything to hurt people and you have good intentions, protection is there. So, moving on. Third eye chakra meditation, 5 minutes a day. Meditations, not just third eye, throat. We may have had sacral, I'm not sure. But meditations are repeatedly coming out in each of the card readings that I do. So meditation is an absolute necessity for all of us, definitely me included. I haven't been able to meditate like I usually do because I do have a lot of things going on, and when you get a moment of peace and silence, you kind of don't reach for the phone. But it's not necessary. It does help you, but it's not necessary. If you can do it with the peace and quiet and just allow positivity to resonate in the brain, and you breathe properly with the proper breathing techniques, then you can also do it without music, you know. But this one does say a 5 minute, 5 minutes a day. It doesn't say a 5 minute meditation, although they do have them. So if you start with 5 minutes a day, it will definitely make a difference. So third eye chakra meditation, 5 minutes a day. Next is, you are making great choices. Yeah, you guys are out here recognizing when people are trying to tear you down, seeing what's going on behind the scenes, and just keeping it to yourself and deciding to move in silence, and, you know, just staying positive and as high frequency as you can. And you are making great choices. So keep doing that. That's beautiful. 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 Next is, Texas is important. Let me see. Texas is important. Keep your eyes open. Oh yeah. Some phenomenal people in Texas. I think our next president is in Texas, and it's a beautiful woman. Um, yeah, Texas got some things going on. I got a cousin there that I talk to regularly. We've been pretty tight since, we met each other. Kind of met weirdly, but ever since then, we've been super, super tight. He's a very great support system for me. So I have good energy for Texas, but just keep your eyes open. Something important, you know. Sounds like good information to me. I'd receive it. Do as you please. The next one is the hospital. Okay. Okay, I'll receive it. I did just get a call right before I got up here with you guys from the hospital. And I got a call and it only rung one time and they hung up. So, of course, I was frantic and worried and, either way, the doctors got in touch with me. They got back on the phone or got back to the line because it's critical care. It's lines for each patient with this one. But either way, they got back to the line and he let me know everything's fine. He's able to lower more of the sedation. My father is reacting beautifully. Not as, quickly as we would like, but definitely better than he was doing yesterday and the day before. So hospital could pertain to you in any way. Maybe you work at a hospital. You might have to go to the hospital. You might have a lawsuit with the hospital. I don't know. Maybe on your stories, there's a hospital in it. It could be a multitude of ways. So anyway, the hospital could fit into your life. It's just coming up. Next one is DNA activation. All right, somebody. So you're doing the work. We are doing the work. Activating those dormant DNA molecules, cells, strands, whatever you want to call it. The DNA is being activated and it's a beautiful thing. It's a lovely thing. No room for negativity or hate. I want to thank anyone that's ever been a part of my life, good, bad, or indifferent. I appreciate you. You've helped me, even if it was helping me learn to love myself. You helped me, and I thank you for that. We may not be able to be as we were at one time, but I still love you, and I thank you. DNA activation, great thing. Next card is someone wants you to shut up. So keep talking. You are protected. Yeah. Yeah, they want you to be quiet. Talking too much. Telling too much. They didn't know you were smart as you were. You're spilling a lot of beans. I don't know. Anyway, don't listen to it. Keep talking. Living your truth. Living your creativity. Creativity can be expressed through pain, through happiness, through whatever. And if it comes out in certain ways that people aren't quite happy with or, have issues with, as long as it's not harmful or hurting anyone, you have to take that with a grain of salt, send them love and light, and just know that they can't get close to you, You make the wrong move and it's going to cost you dearly. Anyway, keep talking. Next card is someone's niece or nephew is on... What? Oh, that's sad. Someone's niece or nephew is on the wrong path. Help them. If it's my niece or nephew, you already know. I'm open. You can call me. I do not kiss and tell. And, I don't mean literally kiss, but whatever you tell me, as long as it's not detrimental to your health or your well-being, it won't be relayed to anyone but me, you, and God. And if there's any way at all that I can help you or be there for you or give you advice or, if you're in a bad situation, if I can do something to assist you in getting out of it, let me know. If it's one of you guys, just take heed, pay attention. If you could do the same for a niece or a nephew, they're our future. You want to invest in them. You don't want to just let them fall by the wayside and make them feel uncared about and unimportant. They're very extremely important. They're the next chapter of your generation. So you want to make sure that you're nurturing that. Next card is, that's white. So But I turned the lights all the way on today because I'm usually dim lighting, which is what I prefer. But seeing if this is better for the cards. This says read your emails. I probably need to do that. I don't know the last time. Well, no, I just sent my son's schoolwork over to his father. So I was in it, but I didn't get a chance to go down and actually read things like I should have. But all of us, just make sure you read your emails. You don't know how people are trying to communicate with you. Some people may not be able to get through on your social media for whatever reason. Maybe